If you're watching this, it's not a coincidence. Somewhere deep inside you, you know that you're not living the life that your soul came here to live. You've done everything right, you have achieved success, perhaps you have a very successful career, perhaps you have a degree, maybe you have a very successful job. But deep down inside you, there's something whispering that there's something more. And that part is the one that is feeling lost, unfulfilled, and stuck. You can't explain it, but you can't ignore it anymore either. And the more you try to push it down, the louder it gets. The more you try to escape with alcohol, with drugs, with parties, with sex, the louder and louder it gets. It is as if something deep inside you is screaming. Now that is not a midlife crisis. It is your soul trying to break free. Today I want to show you why you feel this way and what it actually takes to remember who you are. Now let me ask you something first. Have you ever achieved everything that society told you to do? The job, the title, the recognition, and you still feel empty? Like no matter how high you climb, something essential is missing. But behind the scenes, you're feeling empty. You look around and you think, is this it? The meetings, the pressure, the achievements, and yet fulfillment feels out of reach. You're not alone. Now, through 9 years of being lost, I have found that purpose, that real chest-burning purpose, soul-aligned mission, doesn't come from achieving more. It comes from remembering who you really are. It comes from understanding who are you. It comes from peeling the layers of conditioning, of trauma. Because until we do that, it doesn't matter the amount of strategies that you take. It doesn't matter the amount of achievements that you pursue. Nothing will ever feel fulfilling. I know this because I have lived it. I have burned out through a version of success that was never mine to begin with. A recent Harvard Business Review study found out that 70% of executives are on the verge of burnout. Meanwhile, Gallup reports that 15% of people worldwide feel engaged with their work. Let that sink in. We are in an epidemic of unfulfillment, not because we are doing too little, but because we have disconnected from our own truth. And when that happens, no title, no income, no lifestyle can save you from the quiet ache knowing that you're not living the life that you were born for. There was a time where I had everything, at least on paper. I was achieving more, I was doing more, I was pursuing more, ticking every single box that promised happiness. But inside I felt lost, and the more I achieved, the more I lost myself. I was exhausted, I was misaligned, I would wake up every morning with that anxiety on my chest. I knew that I was meant for more, but I didn't know how to find it. The truth, I was wearing a mask, but underneath, there was this whisper that always kept on reminding me that there was something else. And it asked me to stop striving and to start living, to strip everything away, the titles, the noise, the achievements, everything that I have done so far in my life, and meet the part of me that I had abandoned, my divine self. It wasn't easy. I had to face my shadows, the trauma that I have suppressed, the emotions that I have hidden away, the belief that I wasn't enough, the fear that stopped me from getting out of my comfort zone. I started studying neurolinguistic programming, hypnotherapy. I started diving deep into shamanism, into understanding the wisdom of the plants. And it was as if my view was finally wide open to see everything that the universe has got to share with us. And that is when I finally saw the truth. I was never broken. I was buried. So from there, from uncovering the real me, that is when I discovered this concept of divine essence. The more I listened to this voice, the more I dived deep into who I really was, the more I was able to understand how divine essence just meant authenticity, and how authenticity was connected with your purpose. And that is when I decided to start a business out of alignment, but not from desperation. I stepped with leadership, in presence, instead of pressure. I became who I always wanted to be, not for the people around me, but for myself. That's when I crafted Divine Self to CEO, a journey to remember who you really are, to break through the lies that you have inherited, and to step into your evolution. Now here is what most people won't tell you. You're not stuck because you're lazy. You're not lost because you're broken. You're stuck because you have been trying to think your new way into a new life using your old identity. You cannot create a new reality using the same identity that has created your current one. Most people try to fix their outer world with money, with relationships, achieving more and more. When in reality, everything starts from within. Your subconscious mind is 95% of your operating system. It's running your thoughts, your habits, your decisions. If that system is programmed for fear, for lack, and survival, there is no amount of journaling or healing that can help. Now, does this sound like you? You are tired of feeling stuck, lost, or emotionally drained. You have achieved some success. Doesn't seem fulfilling. You know deep down that there is more inside you, but you don't know how to access it. Your days are filled with stress, distraction, or procrastination. You cycle through relationships, through overwork or numbing habits, and you keep on feeling pulled towards something bigger, but you don't know what it is or where to actually start. Now, if you are like most of our clients, you are probably craving for clarity and purpose. You are trapped in a life that doesn't reflect your truth. You are afraid to start over and afraid that it is too late. You are tired of consuming content without real change. Now, the bold transformation that we deliver in just 6 months, we will help you to tap within your authenticity, to uncover your real purpose, to reprogram your subconscious mind, to launch a soul-led, profitable business, and to become the best version of you that was always meant to lead. You won't just discover who you are, but you will become them. A full identity upgrade from confusion to clarity, from burnout to business, and from limitations to legacy. Now, this is for you if you are from 22 to 38 years old. If you are ambitious, but you're unfulfilled. If you are spiritually curious, but you are emotionally drained. If you are longing for clarity, confidence, and inner alignment. If you are committed to launch a soul-based business. And if you are willing to do the inner work and the outer work. Now let me be real for a minute. Who this isn't for? If you are looking for a quick fix, a quick solution that is going to transform your life, this is not for you. If you are unwilling to look at your own patterns and your own toxic cycles, this isn't for you. If you think that success only comes through hustle and logic, this isn't for you. And if you're not open for coaching, mentorship, feedback, or growth, this isn't for you. Now I want to show you some real results from some of my clients. Genesis went from feeling lost to launching her own business as a Reiki practitioner. Her confidence skyrocketed. Not only did she embrace her true self, but she also started to express it. She even became second in a national jiu-jitsu competition, opened her own yoga studio, and now speaks in front of hundreds of women, empowering them with the skills to defend themselves from domestic violence. Now let's take a look to Noise. Noise is the perfect example of the student who overcome the master. In just 2 years, he went from being jobless to launching his own coaching business, scaling it to consistent 80K months. Last time we spoke, he shared that he is now the assistant coach for one of the biggest coaching names in the industry, Richmond Dean. And now, let's hear to what Andrea has to say.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrea. In this video, I'll share my experience working with Coach Aeon for 3 months and how it changed my perspective on life and myself. The first big change was recognizing the limiting beliefs that were keeping me from living the life I truly want, not the one I was always told I should live. Identifying these beliefs allows me to work on them. Recognizing them helps a lot, not to solve them immediately, but to have clearer steps towards a solution. The second change comes from the subconscious work in recognizing these beliefs. It implants new, more realistic and positive ideas that boost self-esteem and self-worth, which makes life seem more positive and joyful from then on, from a perspective of achieving what one desires. Lastly, I'm grateful for the valuable support provided, because while therapists or professionals can guide you through processes, they may not offer the clarity and certainty of a coach. In this case, Ion helped me recognize patterns and beliefs I wanted to change. He'd remind me to be aware of my words and thoughts. I greatly value the honesty and professionalism of coaches in general as they increase self-awareness. I highly recommend him.
Now our signature system, Divine Self to SEO, it is a 3-phase system built in inner work and business mentorship. In phase number 1, it will be your foundations and your mindset shift. We're gonna go through a deep self-discovery journey where you will understand your traumas, your limitations, and all your repressed emotions like anger, sadness, fear, guilt, shame. We're gonna clear out your procrastination and your old patterns. Phase number 2. We're gonna be diving into action and alignment. We're gonna be building your brand, and I'm gonna be showing you how to monetize your gifts. And I will give you the strategy of how to launch a soul-led aligned business. And phase number 3. It is all about the scaling and becoming. We're going to be focusing in your business growth and your subconscious reprogramming, anchoring your new identity so that you can become your future self. We're going to be anchoring your new identity so that you can be a purpose-led leader. Now, this is what my clients have to say. Transformation is not just a promise, it's a reality for those who choose to step forward. Now, one of my clients says that his experience with me was beyond what he expected. He came in feeling lost and overwhelmed, but he left feeling understood, seen, and ready to take back control of his life. Another one of my clients said that the experience was nothing short of life changing. My skillful questions and powerful exercises shattered years of self doubt in a single session. For the first time, she could see beyond the fog. Now, Andrew said that so much changed in such a short time. He went from feeling disconnected from himself to experiencing self love and purpose in a way that he has never felt that grounded. And now, Marcus, he went from being overwhelmed by his emotion to becoming his most grounded self. No more excuses, just growth. Today, he's living in alignment with his true purpose. So here is what is included in these 6 months. Unlimited one-on-one coaching and group mentoring. I'm going to give you a step-by-step roadmap of how to launch your business. We are going to have 12 weeks of deep inner transformation journey, and you are going to experience the 12-week business mentorship container. I'm going to give you private support in my community. I'm going to be giving you live access to any of my meditations, rituals, and business materials. Now, my 3 warranties to you. If you do the work, you will have a full identity breakthrough. Your life is not only going to change 180 degrees. It's not going to be a new chapter. It's going to be a whole entire new book. Number 2. If you don't find your purpose or if you don't launch your business, I am willing to work with you if you do the work for free until you find it, until you launch your business. Number 3. You're going to live with tools that you're going to be able to use it for a lifetime of aligned work. Now, if you are wondering, is there something else? Is it more? Today, I am bringing you also 5 bonuses. Yes, you heard it right. We are going to have 2 rapid group hypnosis sessions where we're going to be working your confidence and your motivation. I'm going to give you 2 oracle readings, one at the beginning and one at the end, where you will be receiving divine guidance and support. Number 3. We're going to have a personalized business strategy call where you will get to understand where are you at, what is that you need to do, and how can you launch your self-led business. Number 4, you're going to be getting sessions where we will work with NLP so that you can regulate your emotions and you can understand how you can detach from them. And number 5, I have created different agents with AI that they're not gonna only be guiding you through your business, but they're gonna be also helping you, whether if it's marketing, strategies, growth. You will be guided step by step to guide you in your journey, and you will have live access to them. Now you have 2 options. You can either stay stuck, keep lost, keep confused. Perhaps you can even keep on waiting for that big wake-up call, like mine, like my accident, so that maybe you take a different direction into your life. Or option number 2. You finally step into your divine power, you finally step into your authenticity, and you awaken to your purpose so that you can fulfill your divine mission and build what you are here to build. Book your complimentary demo call with me and let's start your journey to meet your divine self and to become the CEO of your own life. Welcome to Divine Self to CEO.